Um, Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is May 22, 2020. The Pacific time it is 12:05 p.m. Um, yesterday we started to explain the Heshoutang questionnaire. And for that questionnaire, and it is the tool for custom members to use for their clients. And also, this tool it is only tool, only tool. Although all we can see, at least it is major tool for us to use. And we explain this questionnaire. And in fact, it is looks like we are teaching you how to read the questionnaire. And and with this, and once you learn it, you master it, and you can start horizontal natural health business yourself. Uh, for horizontal questionnaire, in fact, um, it is for using this. In fact, finally, you will can do like a translation or translate the symptoms to the products or to the supplements. Sure, in the middle, and you need to check the symptoms, and with the symptoms, you need to connect with the diagnosis concept, like what's going on. So with the symptoms, you will analyze what's going on for your client, and what's going on. That means whatever the energy high low, or the inner diseases or blood blockage, etc. And with this, and you will set up the rules for deal with this kind of body situation, like replenishing the energies, like smoothing the energies, and breaking the blood blockage, like clear the heart empty toxin, and to remove phlegma. And with that, and then connect with the plants, like formulas, like the products. In fact, between the symptoms and the products, there is two kind of points also. But generally, if you're very familiar with it, you can you can just consider the symptoms with products to connect together. So as I said, this is a design for the Health and Natural Health system, and that is why all the people can learn it, can use it. And also Health and Natural Health system, that is why it's targeting for the common people to have a work, the target for common people to win the benefit and to help the people what they want to help. So, and yesterday we explained the questionnaire, the personal information section, and for there, and we explained like the main problem. The main problem is what you should focus on, and also for the people, they possibly have a lot of other problems, but you have to find what is your client's mostly concern or most concerns, and with that most concern, and you can target and your people, your clients needs, and your clients needs. And also because if the people with major problems come here, and they also have other problems, right? If you improve their major problem, generally their other problems also should be improved, okay? And also for the main problems, like yesterday we explained. And sometimes what the people's most concern, we should follow our consent, like serious constipation, always close doors. Okay, we have to open it, even for the urination. Okay, for that we need open it. That is our consent, our uh, main cares. We have to. If the people have the very serious constipation, we have to focus on that to uh, to improve that. Generally, with that, problems is improved, and any other problems can be okay also. secondly is we're talking about the how long time. Generally, how long time it will suggest you, and it will suggest you possibly how much difficult uh, for you to deal with this kind of problems. So you can have estimation. Oh, we see how long, like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, 60 years, right? Oh, so, oh no, this problem cannot be done in very short days, in very short time. And with this, you should advise the your clients have some patience for that, and to cooperate with you, and to cooperate with you to improve step by step. And so the time, but generally, even on time, uh, time is just a reference. It's just a reference for you to consider how it is difficult it is possibly, but it is not confirmed. As I said, it is not for confirmation. And for this, I give example like we have patients, and we have 60 years like stomach mobile pain, right? And and for that kind of kids, they have almost 60 years old. Maybe when you see this, oh, it's too much scary because it's so long years, And but in fact, for that, the people and their problems still in functional level. If the problems in the functional level, it will be easier to deal. And also, it means even though it is 60 years, but her problem is still in the early or middle stage. So anyway, individualization, yes, we confirm like individualization is health is only correct health for you, and it can be for you, for customer members, and to maximize the possibility for them to have the correct plan for the people, and also with the correct plan, and also people can get very good results, very good results. So the individualization health is the only correct health. Different people, different formulas, same people, different time, different formula combinations, or at least the dosage must be different. Bigger, a lower one, the regular one. We have to adjust to make your to make the health plan what you make to match to match the your client's body situation. So this is good for everything. This is good for everyone. This is good for everywhere. Individualized health. Individualized health. Okay, and you know yesterday we are preparing the lessons for today. In fact, for the questionnaire, our book, it is from the for now it is from the 22 pages, and until from 22 pages until 33. You know, these pages are explaining very detailedly for the questionnaire how you can read it. And in fact, yesterday when I prepared the lessons for today, I found it's better I can use the table. You know, from 34, from 34 until from 34 um, until 41, until 41. It's a table form. It is a table form. The table form. Table form is the most simplified to. It is summary. It's a summary for the information of the before. It's a summary. It is summary information for this. And so I will try to use this kind of table to explain the questionnaires. And this will be easier for lessons. And so anyway, let's start. And today we talk about the questionnaire, the second section. Like, look, his table is here. Huh? Second section, it is by SS system. SS system. Can you read it or no? Can you read it? Let me see. Can you read it, huh? The words, it sounds small. Probably something more. But you can read. Let me get a pen. With pen is better. And the camera will automatically to adjust the focus and to make the picture is clear. For the SS section, when we explain the table, like we have to understand some items here. The items here is like for this column, they're listing the symptoms. They're listing the symptoms, and no, for items and symptoms here they list the symptoms, and for here it is for the checking the diagnosis, and here it's for the health plan for the formula combination, and here it is for uh, other symptoms which will help the symptoms here to do the confirmation. Remember, if we explain the questionnaire, from first symptoms until the end, right? There are some symptoms there for confirmation, and there are some symptoms there for just a reference, for especially for the reference symptoms which are listed for here. And if you want to make for confirmation, you need combine with here the symptoms to confirm. So this is how to read the table. If you read the table is very simple. It's very clear, and it tells you how to combine the formulas as the problems what people have. But you have to know how to read it, and for here, I think we need to use what kind of color? Red? No, we can use purple. Okay, use purple. Can read clear? Yeah, I think so. So for SS system, you know, SS system, when we explaining the file system details, right? The SS dominates thinking. Like our thinking will hurt SS system. How it can hurt SS system? By making allergy immunodeficiencies to hurt SS. In fact, in fact, in fact, thinking will make the immunodeficiencies or will make the immunity stuck. Okay, and if you're overthinking, the thinking is the SS system dominates the thinking. This means SS system is connected with your thinking, and if you're overthinking, you will feel have no appetite, right? You have no appetite. Your appetite will be affected, and then, and in fact, that means your allergy it is stasis. So overthinking will make allergy immunostasis to hurt SS system. SS system controls digestion, muscles, and for limbs. Control digestion like stomach. Stomach is for pushing the food down, pushing food down. You know, and also the SS stomach is very strong acid inside. It can digest. It can boil the food. After boil the food, right? The stomach need push this kind of digested food down, boiled food down. Okay, and also the spleen is for absorbing the nutrients into the blood. It's for up. So stomach for down, spleen for up, and that is SS controls digestion. Muscles is connected with SS system too. Muscles, if you have muscles problems, that means firstly you need to consider if the people's SS system is healthy or not. If the SS system is healthy or not. It's calcium out. Muscles and for limbs. For limbs. Yeah, if your limbs, your arms, your hands, and your legs is strong, yeah, you need to see if you have strong SS system or not. SS controls the limbs, the lips, the lips here, here the situation will here the lips is connected with the SS system, and if your lips is very dry, that means your SS system water intake is low generally. And also it generates the phlegm and mucus because the phlegm and mucus originally from SS system. So when you're dealing with the phlegm problems, you need to consider SS system function situation. And sometimes, even though you are using the phlegm pill to remove the phlegm, right? You also need to consider to make the SS system strong, and that one will help for faster recovery. For faster recovery. SS is the inner resource of human being. SS health situation will affect all the diseases recovery progress. So this means the SS, the system, is the inner resource because he need to digest the food and he need to absorb the nutrients into the body. And also that every organ of your body, if they want to keep strong, if they want to improve, recover from the problem as fast as possible, they need have the strong stomach. So that is why, um, when we dealing with any kind of problems, two kind of things we need to consider. Two kind of things we need to consider. The first, the first thing, the first thing we need to consider is like circulation. This one we already discussed in the past times. In the past times, the circulation. So circulation, circulation we must consider for any problems because any problems connected with any possible organs and any possible organs problems if they want to get recover faster, if they want to get recovery faster and they need get nutrients smoothly, but they get nutrients by what? By circulation. Circulation has to be good so the nutrients can be delivered into the organs what where they need the nutrients. They need the nutrients. But the second consideration for all the problems is what? Is SS system. SS system in this situation. Because the circulation is just for delivery. It's just for delivery the nutrients and the energy into the organs. It's just like a highway, as I always giving the example like that. Like a freeway. The freeway is like circulation. They just deliver the nutrients. The freeway is just by the cars or by the trucks to deliver the food, to deliver the vegetables to the different kind of cities, to different kind of markets. But where the vegetables, where the food from, and where the nutrients from. So in the society, it is from the peasants, or it is from the earth. It is from the people who planting there, who planting planting the food or who producing the food, right? But in your body, the SS system is your stomach and the spleen system. It is for producing the nutrients, it's for supplying the nutrients to all of your body by the circulation. So for any problems, we have to consider two kind of things. The first thing, circulation. Circulation good, recovery generally faster. Okay. Secondly, to see if the people's stomach situation, if it is good or not. You know, we have many people they like they have the cancer, they have this, that kind of serious problems, and we want to use the strong formula to against or to improve the problems what we want to. Generally, remember Stomach Plus, right? SP, Stomach Plus, SP to protect the stomach, especially for people's stomach is weak. Is weak. If you see this kind of clients, they have very weak SS system. They have very weak stomach function. And you have to make it strong. You have to, when you dealing with other kind of problems, you have to take care, you have to pay attention to protect the stomach and to make the stomach strong so the SS system can generate, can produce the nutrients and energy for the body to use. And then with good circulation, it can reach different organs successfully or smoothly. So two kind of major points we have to consider for all the people, for all the problems. One, circulation. Second, SS system function. Make it strong. Makes the SS system strong. So the SS system can produce enough nutrients and energy for your body to use, for your body to recover from some problems. This is very, very important. And this kind of point will help you to see how you can deal with your clients effectively, safely and effectively. You know, for the people like they have cancer, right? And you need a strong code formula to remove that kind of hot toxin in the body. But at this time, if the people's stomach function is very weak, it is fire immunity is very low in the SS system, and you keep using the cold formulas, cold strong formulas, and this will reduce the people's immunity quickly, and that is also dangerous. That is also dangerous for the people to take this kind of plants. So protect stomach SS system generally by SP, stomach plus. I will explain detailedly one by one. So SS is the immunity source of the human being. SS health situation will affect all the diseases recovery. Remember it. So in the SS section, the first symptom is appetite. Appetite is strong. Appetite is strong if the people's appetite is strong, right? And it is for confirmation. It is for confirmation. So in the third version, we need to add the kind of stars. You know, in the present version of the book, there is no star here, We will put star on the third version. On the third version of the book, and we have some more information to update. Look, there are no stars on the symptoms for confirmation. So we will end on the third version. Okay. Right now it's version second version. Okay. Third version we will make it more perfect. So the appetite is strong. It is for confirmation. It is confirmation. It is a confirmation symptom, or it is a symptom for confirmation of what? Of SS water immunity low. SS water immunity low. Sure, because the appetite is very strong. Strong appetite. This means the function, the appetite function of SS system. It is in the hyper level. Okay, hyper and hyper. It is a word I like to use for explain the things. Hyperfunction. They need the fire toxin, fire excessive to support. If no fire excessive, if no the fire excessive, and there is no hyperfunction. So if the appetite is one function of SS system, if it is strong, this means this kind of function is in the hyper level. It is in the hyper level. It shows it is a confirmation for SS system watching immunity low and fire toxin high, right? Fire toxin high. Generally, when we mention the SS water immunity low, SS water low, it is the fire toxin high. You know, sometimes we ignore. Sometimes we just ignore it. But in fact, SS water immunity low water energy low, it means the fire toxin is high of SS system, Okay, if so, this function is in the hyper level, and it is a confirmation symptom. It is in hyper level, and it shows SS water energy low, fire toxin is high in the SS system, and if SS water we need to replenish SS water energy, and clean the fire toxin. Generally by what? By BD. For here, generally it is the middle product we consider middle product released here. Okay, and it's the blood detox. Blood detox is code property formula, and it is strong power. Strong power. Whatever it is cold, whatever it is hot, right? It cannot be used for a long time. And when this kind of formulas it finish its task for cleaning the fire toxin in your SS system, and you should stop it, or at least you should reduce the dosage of the blood detox. At least, sure, sometimes you need some lower dosage to do some maintenance, right? At least you should reduce dosage. This is for safety. Otherwise, the blood detox will make your body from the hot to cold side, and it is another problem will be generated. Because for here, the people generally have strong appetite. It's already a confirmation, and bad breath. Generally, if the people have strong appetite, generally they will have bad breath. And also this bad breath is like in some distances, even when the people open the mouth to talk, you can smell this kind of very bad smell, even in the far distance, like 2 or 3 meters, even you still can smell it. So this is the bad breath. What we mention, what we mention, what refers to in heart for natural health system. Low appetite, and it is a symptom for a reference. For a reference, we see this symptom is for reference. It is because it is possibly has this 1 to 3 kind of situation. But this kind of situation is a different product combination to use. So it is not just one. If it's just one, and that is for confirmation. Then with 1, 2, 3 for now, we listed here. This means this low or no appetite, this symptom, it is just for reference. So the low or no appetite, it could from SS fire low. It could from SS fire energy low. Okay, SS fire energy low, people have low or no appetite. It's very easy to understand. This means the appetite is one function of the SS system. Right now, this function is weak, is low, or no appetite, no this function. Okay, especially. So this means this kind of function is in the hypo level. I told you I like to use hyper to explain. Hypo level, fire low. You understand? Because function excessive, they need excessive fire form toxins to support. No fire, no function. No fire energy, no function. No fire toxin, no excessive function. No hyperfunction. Okay, this is very easy to understand. But if the people, the low or no appetite is SS fire energy low, generally, it will combine with possibly those kind of symptoms like watery store, or vomiting with undigested food, or acidic odor in mouth, or we feel cold. So if fire energy is low, there must be a fire energy low symptoms happen in the people, in the people, in the people for confirmation. So since this one is not for confirmation, but if you want to confirm with it or it is fire energy low, you have to check if the people, if the client has other kind of symptoms which is used for confirmation as it's fire low or not. If it has like what restore vomiting with undigested foods, or even the pale face, or even they have no any energies and they have they cannot digest the food and they feel very cold chest, very cold stomach, very cold belly, very cold body, very cold body. So the symptoms showing to you, oh my gosh, these people like eyes in front of you, like eyes in front of you. Remember, natural, natural. Do not use your logic. Do not use your left brain. Use your right brain. Imagination to build up the connections. To build up the connections, and that is very very important for you can learn the natural well because the natural health they not like the conventional one. They need to do in the laboratory. They need to do in the flies, in the rabbits, the rats, and the monkeys, and the goats, and the dogs, whatever, and then to the human being. No, no, no. In fact, the natural health, the laboratory is what? The laboratory is you yourself, your spirit, your mind, your feeling, and your symptoms. Because the best checker, the best diagnosis tool is in your own body, and you yourself can know much more earlier than any other checking machines like whatever ultrasound, X-ray, whatever, even the blood test. Before they can find the problem, you yourself already found it. Already found it. Heart on natural health system is for you to understand, what's wrong with your body yourself. What's wrong with your body yourself? Even you yourself can tell. Oh, I get the watery stools, watery surprise stools. Oh my God, my body is very pain. My body is very painful. And I go to the bathroom many times per day. It exhausted me. It makes me exhausted all the time. Cold? Problems? No problem. Hot it. Hot it. So you understand natural, you take natural, you use natural, everything natural. Everything natural. You, your own body, is the best system checker. No, symptoms checker. You yourself. So Health and Natural Health System is for common people to understand what's wrong with your body in the natural way. In the natural way. So for the low or no appetite, if you want to confirm it is fire energy is low, you have to find if there is another symptom which is used for confirmation like this. And if with this or others even, okay, the cold bodies and this and that, it's like the people showing in front of you, it's like ice. And then you can confirm it is the SS fire energy is low. SS fire energy is low, RFP with HF. RFP is renal fire pure. Remember, SS fire energy is low. We replenish the KB system fire by renal fire pure. Because you have this kind of problems. Renal fire pure is RFP to replenish your fire energy of KB. By replenishing your KB fire energy, your SS fire energy is also be replenished because it's connected. And also a KB system is applying all of the body fire energy. Why we use KB40? Why we use KB40? KB40 Okay, when fire pill is strong power, hot formulas, strong power, hot formulas. Sure, this cannot be used for a long time, okay? Problems done, stop or reduce dosage for that. But why we use each KB40? Because if the people have the fire energy is low, they have no appetite. They need the fire energy to have the appetite, yes. But this kind of fire energy, if the SS system they have to have good energy flow. Generally, if the fire energy is low, SS fire energy is low, the energy flow will not so good. It will be like stasis in the stasis level. So we have to combine with Happy 40 to make the fire working well. And when the Happy 40 make energy smooth, it can open your appetite. It can open your appetite. It can increase your appetite. No, for open. Finally, high, increase your appetite. Happy 40 smooth energy for open. This kind of open the channel for this kind of fire energy can go through your SS system to support the appetite to grow. So replenish, smooth together. Who is the major formula for this problem? Sure, it is urine fire pill. And Happy 40 is just like an assistant. That's why many companies, in many countries, in the companies, they have the directors, they have the managers, and they have the assistant. In the country, they have the president, they have vice president. In the president, they have a secretary, and the vice president, they also have the secretary. Like the Heavy 40 is like the assistant position or the secretary position for helping the wind fire pill to work. Low or no appetite, it is possibly from excess water energy low. Why the people, if the water energy low, and people will also have the low appetite. And this is because the excess water energy is low, and the fire toxin is high. And this kind of excessive fire toxin, it's burned the circulation. It burns the circulation of the SS system, and then the nerves is blocked by cannot receive the nutrients from circulation, because microcirculation, if it is burned, it is closed. The nerves cannot receive the nutrients successfully or smoothly from the blood, and then the conduction of the start feedings, it will be blocked to bring into your brain. This way, people feel no appetite also. If I'm very hot, I have no appetite to eat. Also, for these kind of problems. But if the low or no appetite has excess water energy low, fire toxic high, if have this kind of, if this is the reason or this is the situation of the body, it has to combine with the symptoms for confirmation, like bad breath, right? With bad breath. The bad breath is a breath like when from distance the people talk, you can smell that kind of bad smell in the far distance even. This is the bad breath what we prefer or what we refer to. Okay. And also in fact, and also the people can have the bad breath for confirmation of the SS watching the low and fire toxin high. And also it could have the slight constipation, like the people had just start at the beginning, right? Anyway, it shows the fire toxin by other symptoms to confirm the excess water energy is low, fire toxin is high. For this one, generally we blood detox, yes. Blood detox for replenishing the excess water energy low and cleaning the fire toxin. At the same time, we need happy 40 to smooth the energy. To smooth the energy. And then the people's appetite could be open. Could be opened. So the blood detox is a major formulas. Blood detox, the BD. The HF is just like an assistant. Sure, if the people have the low or no appetite, at the same time they have the very store hard always, very hard stores. Very hard stores is like from beginning until end. It is dry. It is dry and hard. It is dry. It is dry and hard. Okay. For this one, blood detox, yes. Liver detox, we need to use. You know, liver detox is designed for the store always very hard. Combined with blood detox to clean this kind of hot fire toxin. At the same time, we need to use stomach plus. Why we need to use stomach plus? Because the blood detox is strong cold formulas. It's strong cold formulas, right? Yes. The liver detox is also cold, strong formulas. Also cold and strong formulas. Especially when we're using these kind of two formulas together, and we need to use stomach plus to protect your SS system. That is why. So when we're dealing with any kind of problems, we have to consider the SS function. We cannot just because we are cleaning the hot toxins, we're breaking the interstices for people who have serious constipation, and we don't care about the SS system fire energy. It can clean, but it cannot clean the over. To avoid over clean, and we use stomach plus to protect the stomach to against the possibly the harm for the blood detox and the liver detox, the brain to the SS system. So this is stomach plus is for protection, especially when we're using the two formulas, strong and cold, for the stomach. When you use stomach plus to protect, it's for safety. It is for safety. The third kind of situation, it is if the people no appetite, it is from allergy interstices. Allergy interstices. If we want to confirm about that, we need to see other symptoms which, if it is possibly the people have the bitter mouth, if people have the mobile pain in the stomach or the belly button, or if the people have stomach bloating, if the people have the reflux or vomiting. So for this kind of symptoms, yeah, okay, you can see clearly, right? For those symptoms, bitter mouth, mobile pain in stomach or around belly button, stomach bloating, reflux, vomiting. Even the people have easily angry, the depression, like the side body pains, like even two-side headache. We cannot list everything here, but this means if you want to confirm allergy interstices, you have to see the symptoms which connected with the allergy interstices for confirmation, and then you can confirm, this kind of appetite, no appetite is from the allergy interstices mainly. And then if that way, we use happy 40. We can use happy 40, big dosage or double dosage. We can also even only to use this kind of formula, one formula, by the big dosage or double dosage, For the dosage of a course natural health formulas, we will explain for later when we explaining the products specially. And we have the maintenance formulas. And we have maintenance dosages. We have regular dosages. We have the bigger dosage. We have the double dosage. We have double dosage. Yeah. I think for today I want to finish at least this one page, the table, but it looks like the time is not enough because on the 1 o'clock I have a meeting with our lawyer to negotiate about the structures, the letters, the rules, the agreements, everything, and for our new management system to be put into use. And so I will stop. I will stop here today, and we can continue for tomorrow. Yeah. Later we can do little faster explanation. Okay. I like people to see the whole page. Okay. And I want to pray for the people. Uh, Pray this virus pass as soon as possible. We pray for the whole world. People have better wealth, better health, better health, and better wealth. Thank you for everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. Enjoy with family and the friends.